I would ask how many people here now are carrying a knife of any type. That's pretty much all of you. What it comes back down to is primitive self-defense. And this is just primitive as it gets. What I'll show you guys here can be done with any object of weight. It doesn't have to be a knife. There's no difference, as you'll see, between this knife and this soda can. None. In the time I need to do what I need it to do. Tom, you talk a lot about time. And same thing applies, you know, it's I'm using this as a transfer of force. Is it deadly? Absolutely. Can I bury a blade in you where the handle sucks into your body? Absolutely. And I'm going to say some things here that are kind of gruesome. What I kind of want to talk about here is close quarters disassembly in the aspect of, I'm going to say this a lot, my oh shit distance, or whatever we want to call it, inside of 10 feet or inside of, if I took any of you up here right now and said, how close can I get to you before I can punch you? You would tell me to stop right before I can punch you, probably right here. And you can feel that distance when somebody gets into your bubble. That's the same thing I'm doing anywhere, 10 feet or less. If I see the guys at 10 feet and I go, hey dude, no, stop. And he brings that crowbar and I'm just right on my way out, it becomes a whole different thing. I'm not throwing it to kill you. This isn't the movies. A throwing star, was like the first thing I saw when I was a little kid. And I was like, well, what's the reason for it actually? And that reason is to stop somebody from chasing you. Well, you can have Usain Bolt chasing me and I'll put a knife in him and he won't be able to run as fast as me. Betcha. Well, if I'm here and all I've got a blade, all I have is a blade and he closes the gap, well, what do I got to do? I got to use my blade effectively against him, close quarters, right there. And that becomes, now we're both cutting each other. And as a knife guy, you will never ever see me want to go knife on knife with someone. Never will happen. Will not happen. I will run like a little girl. And if I can shoot you, I'll shoot you. If I can throw a knife at you, I'll throw a knife at you. But my first object is to get away or get to safety. But if I have to pull that pistol and shoot it, well, I'm going to shoot you more than once. I'm going to shoot you till you drop. The same thing I'm going to do with the blade. I'm going to hit you with a blade and I'm going to either fight to my cover or concealment or my next weapon. I'm only using that to interrupt your mental and to deliver a force multiplier. Well, why would I want to throw a knife at somebody? Probably because they're bigger than me. They have a more formidable weapon than me. They can hit me once with, let's say, look, I have this knife. And even if I'm a good knife fighter and the guy has a baseball bat, am I going to be like, all right? No, because if he hits me once, I'm dead. You know what I mean? That's it. You're not gonna play that game. But what I can do is say, and I can go whap and I can leave. What I'm doing here is anti-rotation. I'm just taking the knife like this and I'm projecting a cut forward. I'll do it really slow. And all I'm doing is projecting a cut forward. And you'll notice I have my right foot forward. Because if I end like this, I'm crossed my center of meridian. I've crossed my center of balance. But if I'm stay here square, and I'm just like I'm walking, well, it doesn't matter. Step forward, step back. Well, I'm grabbing my next weapon. In this case, I threw the knife. I'm going, and if I don't have nothing else, I'm going to grab another blade. You know what I mean? You can come from here and go. You know what I mean? So it's just learning how to use your body, learning how to employ this into usage. And it's very simplified. It's either no spin or one spin. 25 feet away, I'm throwing this knife and it goes. That's it. So it's very applicable once you get how to actually project a cut. And that's how you think about it, a cut projection. And I'll show you guys all this stuff as we go. But the first most important thing is to realize why you're throwing a knife.
Boom, it's finally here. Go to protectornation.com to join the Protector Nation community. Learn online and become part of our Protector Nation family. I look forward to seeing you guys there and for us all to join forces to make the world a safer place by helping good people to become more dangerous. I'll see you there, and until then, be peaceful but not harmless.